There's a fragrance ingredient so powerful that ancient emperors went to war over it, so precious that it's worth more than gold by weight, so masculine that one drop can transform how people perceive your presence in a room. This isn't some synthetic creation from a lab. This is the scent of power itself, carved from trees that have stood for centuries, distilled into liquid confidence. Welcome to the world of woody fragrances, where every spray carries the strength of ancient forests. I'm Perfume Lova, and today we're diving into the most commanding category in all of perfumery. Woody fragrances aren't just scents, they're statements. They're the olfactory equivalent of a perfectly tailored suit, a firm handshake, and unshakable confidence all rolled into one. While florals whisper sweet nothings, woody fragrances speak with authority. They don't ask for attention, they command it. By the end of this video, you'll understand why woody fragrances are the backbone of masculine perfumery, how a single wooden note can cost more than your car, and most importantly, how to choose a woody fragrance that makes you unforgettable for all the right reasons. Let's start with royalty. In the woody kingdom, there are legendary players that have shaped empires and seduced sultans. Sandalwood, the gentleman of the wood family. This isn't just any tree, this is liquid silk carved from the heartwood of trees that take 40 years to mature. Real Indian sandalwood is so rare that it's government protected. 1 kilogram can cost $20,000. Why? Because sandalwood doesn't just smell good. It makes everything around it smell divine. It's the ultimate team player that elevates every other ingredient it touches. But then there's oud, the liquid gold of perfumery. This is the rebellious prince of woody fragrances. Oud comes from trees infected with a specific mold that transforms ordinary wood into something so complex, so animalic, so intoxicating, that Middle Eastern royalty has treasured it for over 3,000 years. Here's what blows my mind. The infection that creates OUD happens in less than 7% of wild agarwood trees. That's why a single bottle of pure oud oil can cost more than a luxury car. We're talking about nature's most exclusive accident turned into liquid obsession. And we haven't even talked about vetiver, the earthy sophisticate that smells like expensive soil and morning rain. Or Cedar, the clean minimalist that built the foundation of modern masculine perfumery. Here's where woody fragrances get fascinating. They're hardwired into our psychology as symbols of strength, stability, and masculinity. But why? Evolutionary biologists believe our attraction to woody scents comes from ancient survival instincts. Wood meant shelter, fire, tools, the difference between life and death. Men who could provide these wooden essentials were desirable partners. Fast forward thousands of years, and that same psychological trigger still fires when we smell quality wood in a fragrance. But here's the modern twist. Woody fragrances don't just make you smell masculine, they make you feel masculine. Studies show that men wearing woody fragrances display more confident body language, speak with more authority, and are perceived as more competent in professional settings. Woody fragrances fall into secret categories that most people never learn. Dry woods are the minimalists. Think Tom Ford oud wood or Hermès Terre d'Hermès. Clean, sophisticated, boardroom ready. Creamy woods are the seducers, sandalwood-based fragrances that whisper expensive comfort and refined sensuality. Smoky woods are the rebels, birch tar, incense woods, fragrances that smell like expensive leather and midnight campfires. But the most coveted category, Oriental woods, where oud meets spices, where east meets west, where one spray can transport you to ancient spice markets and sultans' palaces. Let me tell you something most fragrance reviewers won't. The woody fragrance world is built on scarcity, craft, and sometimes shocking expense. Real sandalwood oil requires 40-year-old trees and a distillation process that takes 24-48 hours. The wood is ground, soaked, and steam distilled with the precision of a Swiss watch. One tiny mistake and thousands of dollars of material becomes worthless. Oud is even more extreme. The infected agarwood is aged like fine wine, sometimes for decades. Master distillers in Cambodia and India guard their techniques like state secrets. Some oud oils are literally passed down through generations of perfumers. But here's where it gets really interesting. Modern perfumery has created synthetic alternatives that are not just cheaper, but sometimes better than the originals. Super, a synthetic woody molecule, has become so popular that entire fragrances are built around it. It's the woody note in eccentric molecules that makes people ask, "What are you wearing?" The beautiful thing about woody fragrances today is choice. You can spend $20 on a fragrance with beautiful synthetic cedar and vetiver, or you can invest $2,000 in pure oud oil. Both can be magnificent. It's about knowing what you're buying and why. So how do you choose your perfect woody fragrance? Here's my battle-tested method. The executive, clean, dry woods like cedar and cypress. The seducer, creamy sandalwood and soft woody musks. The adventurer, vetiver, pine and green woody scents. The enigma, oud smoky woods and oriental blends. The minimalist, single wood fragrances and modern woody abstractions. Second, consider the occasion. Business professional, dry woods, cedar-based fragrances. Evening dates, creamy woods, sandalwood, light oud. Casual, weekend, fresh woods, vetiver, pine, special occasions. Bold ouds, smoky woods, statement pieces. Third, test properly. Woody fragrances are shapeshifters. They can smell completely different in the bottle, on your skin initially, and after 4-6 hours of wear. The dry down is where woody fragrances reveal their true character. Pro tip: start with lighter, more accessible woody fragrances before diving into heavy oud or smoky woods. Your nose and your bank account will thank you. Warning: woody fragrances are addictive. Once you experience the confidence boost of wearing real sandalwood or the mysterious allure of quality oud, there's no going back to basic fresh scents. Woody fragrances aren't just about smelling good. They're about embodying strength, sophistication, and timeless masculinity. They connect you to thousands of years of human civilization, to ancient forests, to the primal power of nature itself. Whether you choose the clean confidence of cedar, the creamy luxury of sandalwood, or the exotic mystery of oud, your perfect woody fragrance is waiting to become your signature of strength. I want to know, what's your relationship with woody fragrances? Are you a sandalwood sophisticate, an oud obsessive, or are you just beginning your journey into the forest of scent? Drop a comment and tell me about your favorite woody fragrance or the one you're dying to try. If this deep dive into woody fragrances opened your eyes to the complexity and power of these scents, smash that like button and subscribe for more fragrance education that goes beyond surface-level reviews. Hit the notification bell because next week, we're exploring gourmand fragrances, the edible scents that are taking over the industry. Remember, in a world of synthetic everything, woody fragrances keep us connected to something real, something ancient, something powerful. Choose one that matches the strength you carry within. Until next time, stay grounded, stay powerful, and keep exploring the forest.